Hey friends, welcome back, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Tiffany. Happy Monday. I am going to be trying something new this week. If you have looked at the thumbnail or the title, this is going to be a week in the life vlog where I take you through the upcoming week and just share some highlights throughout the days instead of doing a daily vlog. I just want to see how that goes over. I love watching week in the life vlogs of some of my favorite vloggers, so I wanted to give it a try. So bear with me on that. It is Monday. Will just went back to work today after having the last week off for vacation. He actually had 9 days off when you include the weekends, butting up on either side of the work week. So that was nice. We didn't do a whole lot. It was a lot of just downtime and watching movies with the kids. We did go to the apple orchard / pumpkin farm to get cider and donuts one day. And then we picked up pumpkins from a pumpkin wagon near us that Alice wants to carve pumpkins and paint pumpkins. So we did that, but it was just a lot of downtime, which was kind of nice. So we took the week off school while he was off, and then we are back to school today. It's currently about 10:30. I'm about to get the kids up so we can start our school day, but I wanted to open up the vlog. Unexpectedly, Jackson's guinea pig, Squeaky, passed away a few days ago, so that was a huge bummer. Still very sad about it. I miss that sweet girl. She was only 9 months old, and we don't know what happened. She was the runt of the litter, so we're thinking maybe she had some sort of genetic something. She was good, and then she wasn't, and unfortunately she passed away while Jackson was holding her, so it was very sad. We miss her. So prayers for the kids as they deal with that. What else? Not a whole lot has been going on, which is why I haven't been picking up the camera. I just needed a little break, so thank you for your patience while I took that break. But I'm about to, like I said, get the kids up. We've got to do school today. I've got to get the crock pot started. I'm making a vegetable beef soup. It's not actually beef though. With the price of ground beef, I bought ground turkey this past time we went to Sam's Club because it was half the price per pound. So I have ground turkey that's going to go into the vegetable soup, which will be just fine. So that's what's for dinner tonight, and then that'll leave leftovers for tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to the pumpkin patch again with our homeschool group. This time the kids get to actually play on the playground and do the petting zoo. We didn't do that when we went on vacation with Will because I knew that this event was coming up and I didn't want to pay for them to do it twice because it's not exactly cheap. It's not super expensive, but it's just I didn't want to pay for it twice. So we get to watch how apple cider is made. They get a sample of apple cider. They get 2 free apples, a free pumpkin, and access to, it's not free. I have to pay admission for the kids, but it's all included in the price. So that should be fun tomorrow. And now you're caught up. Wasn't that fun? So anyway, welcome to this week in the life. I'm going to bring you along with me and see how the week goes. Alright, so I'm going to get dinner in the crock pot. I've got about just over a pound of ground turkey on the stove, and I'm going to fry that up. And then we've got a container of vegetable broth, 2 cans of diced potatoes, sliced carrots, corn, tomato sauce, diced tomatoes. I ordered 1 can of lima beans, but they were out, so they gave me 2 of the little ones, and then green beans. And this is the Lipton beefy onion soup mix that I'm going to throw in there as well to give it more of like a beefy flavor. And then throw it all in my crock pot and let it cook for the afternoon. And now I'm just going to put it on low and let it cook throughout the afternoon, and we'll be ready to eat at dinner time. Child labor. She wants to go to Five Below, but she doesn't want to spend the money she already has, so she wants to earn more money, so she's mopping the house for me for $5. What are you going to look for when you go to Five Below? You need a shower too. I just got out of the shower. Your hair is everywhere.
I want to see if Five Below has any Stranger Things shirts.
We just started watching Stranger Things with the kids, an episode a night, and she's really enjoying it. She got this 11 plush keychain from Five Below. And she got a poster. And I'll finish mopping and then we'll show them later. Alice wanted to show you the poster that she got from Five Below. So Hawkins Superhero 11 Stranger Things is what it says.
Five Below exclusive.
Five Below exclusive. And for those of you wondering how Fred's been, he's doing good. And this little possum friend of his is named Pete.
Sodium.
Pete Sodium.
Stewart.
Pete Sodium. That's his name. Because that's what she named him.
And Fred's dressed as
Ooh,
Lydia.
the light does not want to focus on you. You are a ghost. First of all, we went to Five Below. Alice did not find a Stranger Things shirt, so she's bummed. Second of all, right before we left, Jackson accidentally knocked off a bottle of cologne off of his dresser, and it snapped right at the neck and spilled a little bit, so now the house smells like cologne, and we had to dump it because it was not salvageable. And we also, Alice and I, when we ran out to Five Below, we stopped and dropped off some food at a food pantry box that's near us. Just stuff that was sitting in the pantry that someone else can get some use out of that we're not currently going to be using. And then we just got home. Will's still at work. I am going to get something to eat. I'm excited for dinner tonight. I've been craving vegetable soup for weeks, and so that's why I put it on the meal plan a while back, because I have our meal plan planned out about 4 weeks in advance at this point. And so I rearranged some things so that I could put the vegetable soup on there, and I'm very excited for that tonight. I might make some garlic bread to go along with it. I have a box in the freezer, so that might be good to go along with it. But that is our update for now. I'll touch base again in a bit. I am currently without my wedding set because I had to take it into the jewelry store and get it resized, because I went down a full ring size and it was falling off my fingers. Why won't this focus? I keep touching it. It doesn't want to focus. Okay. Alice got 3 Stranger Things shirts from Walmart. The one that she's currently wearing is a men's extra small, and it's got just the cast on the front, and then the back looks like a newspaper article. It says the Hawkins Post. Hawkins turned upside down, Demogorgon serving the Hawkins area since 1947. And then the second one she got is from the girls department. It's a size extra large in girls, and it's just the pink one with 11 as the main focus. That's the word I'm looking for. And then the third one she got is from the boys department, and it's an extra large. So she can still fit in kids clothes, but she usually wears like a women's small or medium. But she just got, it just has the logo. So she was happy with her 3 finds. Alice's newest drawing she did. We've got, do you know that Smurf's name?
No.
It's like emo Smurf. It's not Smurfette. I didn't know there was another girl Smurf, but apparently there is.
From the
maybe
movie where they go into like the city or something.
And then we've got 11 from Stranger Things down here. And then we've got Agnes from Wednesday, the TV show. So a collage of some of her characters that she's been into recently. So this is Vexy, the Smurf that we're talking about from the Smurfs 2 movie. So she does exist. But she's not really a Smurf. She's not blue. Is she actually a Smurf?
Same species, I think.
Okay.
Maybe like cousin or something. I don't know.
So originally Vexy was what they call a naughty, which is created by Gargamel, which Smurfette was also created by Gargamel. By the end of the Smurfs 2 movie, Papa Smurf uses magic to turn her into an actual blue Smurf. So there's your history on Vexy, in case you were curious, like I was. Good morning and happy Tuesday. I completely forgot to pick up the camera this morning when we went to the pumpkin patch. But we did. We went and we had a great time. We had a field trip with our homeschool group, so we went and we got there. They did like a little educational portion on the history of the farm, and then we took a hayride out to one of the pumpkin fields and everyone got to pick a pumpkin. Got back up to the front, took pumpkins out to the car, and then realized that we also each got a bag with 2 apples in it, so we went and got our apples, took those out to the car, grabbed a quick lunch from their cafe, and then the kids played for like 2 more hours after that. We were there for 3 hours total. So they had a really good time. Lots of friends there, and so the kids had a good time with their friends. I got to chat with my friends. It was just a very peaceful and wonderful afternoon. It is currently, I said good morning, but it's currently 2:07. We have American Heritage Girls and Trail Life tonight, so we leave the house a little bit after 5 p.m. for that, and then we don't get home until a little bit after 8. So that'll be our evening. Will is currently at work. The kids are just decompressing. They're like me when they've been around people for an extended period of time. We like to decompress when we get home and just kind of veg out and do our own thing. So that's what they're doing. And that's that. I've got leftover vegetable soup in the crock pot. I just put that in the crock into the thing and plugged it in when we got home because it's already cooked, so it just needs to warm through. So by the time we eat dinner in a few hours, it will be warm enough to eat. I did not make garlic bread last night to go with it, so I'm probably going to throw that into the oven tonight, and that way it'll stretch dinner a little bit further to have some bread to go with it. But now you're all caught up. So happy Tuesday. I am going to have an afternoon pick-me-up. I've got a Celsius sparkling berry. I've got some computer work to do for AHG, and I'm going to watch some YouTube while I and myself decompress. Hey friends, Will's doing his Japanese and it just talked to me. Talk to him. When I say he's doing his Japanese, he does Duolingo. He's been doing it for like a million years at this point. So I mention it in vlogs and some people are like, what does it mean he's doing his Japanese?
Konnichiwa.
He's not fluent. We'll just leave it at that. Alice and I just got back from American Heritage Girls. We had a good night. The boys stayed home because Jackson started running a fever before we were ready to leave, so he stayed home with Will. Will has tomorrow off work, so we are going to watch a movie and an episode of Stranger Things and then wind down for the evening. Tuesdays, I don't do a whole lot of vlogging. I usually don't vlog on Tuesdays anyway because we're out of the house in the evenings from like 5 until 8, and that's a decent chunk of, I mean, it's not a huge chunk of the day, but so there's just not a whole lot. And I forgot to bring the camera this morning to the orchard, so you're just gonna have to deal with just a verbal update. But the kids had, or Alice had a good time at AHG, and I just got home and finished up some paperwork from that, and I'm gonna get something to eat. My friend Kaylin sent us home with some cake pops. I should have showed them to you, but I didn't. What is it, Hot Pocket? Yeah, it's fine. She made cake pops and they were delicious, but we devoured them as soon as we walked in the door, so I didn't even think to vlog them and show you how beautiful they were, but they were beautiful. Just know that. And they were good. They were chocolate with like a chocolate coating and a drizzle and little mini tiny marshmallows on them. So anyway, you did it. So that's probably going to be it for tonight, and I will touch base with you tomorrow and bring you along for some more of whatever we do tomorrow. So good night for now. Good morning, friends. Happy Wednesday. I am up. It is, obviously I'm up. Currently 8:45, and I have 2 doctor's appointments this morning. I have one at 10 o'clock and one at 11 o'clock. So I'm seeing my behavioral health, like mental therapist today. She works through the pain clinic and deals with pain patients specifically. So I will see her first and get just refills on my mental health medications. I am on Wellbutrin, Vraylar, and Buspar. So that cocktail helps keep my anxiety and depression at bay. So very thankful for those. So I'll see her this morning and then wait around a little bit, and then I see the pain doctor after that for refills on my pain medications. So that's what my morning will be filled with. I probably won't get home until maybe 11 or 11:30, depending on how quickly they get me through the second appointment. And then I have to do school with the kids. Will is off today, so he's currently in the process of waking up. I am taking my energy drink. I'm drinking an energy drink. This is the newest flavor from Celsius. It's called Spritz Vibe Sparkling Snowball Frost Special Edition. It's fruity. I really like it. I don't know what the flavor profile is because it doesn't say, but I really like the retro vibe, which is sherbet flavor, and this is right up there with like a new favorite. So this is the first time I've tried it, but really tasty. So one of the perks of Will's job is that once a month he's able to get cases of drinks from work for $2 per crate. Each crate holds 24 drinks, and it's all of their like damages that they can't repackage or resell but are still like good to drink. And so he brought home 3 crates of energy drinks for $6 recently, and we both drink energy drinks, so that was like a huge money saver. Last month he was able to score a ton of the glass bottle Starbucks Frappuccino drinks for the kids because they love those. I don't care for them. They're kind of too sweet for me. I just don't like them. But the kids really like them. And so he got 3 crates of that last month for the kids, and they're still working their way through them. So just a wonderful extra perk that he gets at work, and I look forward to it every month because you never know what you're going to get. It just depends on what was damaged, what cases broke open the previous month, and so it's always a surprise. We've also gotten a lot of Gatorade. Jackson drinks Gatorade Zero quite frequently, so that was another one that we got this month and last month both. But anyway, I just wanted to say good morning and let you know what was on the agenda for today. When I get home from the doctor's appointments, like I said, I have school with the kids so we can stay on track for this week. We have this week and next week, and we should be finished with our Titanic unit study. And then we have a week off before starting our Oceans unit study. And next week is kind of fun. The timeline kind of matches up, not quite, but next week we're doing ocean animal dissections with friends as a homeschool activity here at my house. We've got about 15 kids coming over, and we're going to have them dissect a small shark, a clam, a starfish, and a squid. So that'll be right before we go into our Oceans unit study. So I thought that timing was good. We also have a field trip to the aquarium during our Oceans unit study, like during those weeks. So that'll be also another fun activity for the Oceans study. But no fun activities for the Titanic study, unfortunately. We might watch the movie with the kids. I know there's like one scene that we'll have to fast forward through where he's drawing her, but we will just monitor that and skip over it. But it's a 3-hour movie. I kind of forgot how long that movie was, so we'll probably split it over the course of 2 days, but I did want them to see the movie. But other than that, no other fun activities for the Titanic unit. We had contemplated going down to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and going to the Titanic Museum. I've been there twice. Will and I have both been twice, and we've been once with the kids. So we took them a few years ago, and they enjoyed it okay. Jackson went through a phase where he was kind of really interested in the Titanic and was reading books about it and stuff, so we were like, oh, let's take the kids. And we did, and we had a good time. We weren't able to make it work during this unit study, unfortunately, so that didn't happen. But the thought was there, and sometimes it's the thought that counts, right? Will and I are snacking on some of the biggest blackberries from Kroger. They're not all sweet though. Some of them are still kind of sour, but they're pretty big. So that's happening. Getting dinner ready. The boys are going to have barbecue pulled pork sliders. Alice and I never eat these when I make them, but the boys love them. We're going to have Caesar salad along with it, so that's what Alice and I will have. Alice is making a protein root beer drink. She's using an Atkins vanilla protein shake, and then we get like the flavor packets from Dollar Tree, and she got the A&W root beer flavored one, so it tastes like a root beer float, but it has protein in it as well. It doesn't look pretty, but I'm having oatmeal for dinner. It's the Great Value brown sugar protein oatmeal, and I added a tablespoon of peanut butter and most of a cut up apple that we got at the orchard the other day. So it's like apple, peanut butter, brown sugar, oatmeal. It's pretty good. And then I added a splash of the Fairlife milk, which has more protein in it as well. So trying to get some protein in before bed. Good morning and happy Thursday. It's actually almost 11 o'clock. Today was injection day. I know I haven't talked about it in a while, but I'm still taking Mounjaro GLP-1 injections. I've been on them now almost for 6 months. I'm coming up on my 6-month shot anniversary actually in a few days. So it's been essentially 6 months. And today I weighed in. I lost another 1.4 pounds, I want to say. 1.2 pounds. And I'm down a total of 48.9 in the last 6 months. And then I lost an additional 10 prior to that after I was diagnosed with diabetes back in November. So it's been almost a year since I was diagnosed with diabetes. I lost 10 pounds on my own and just struggled. Could not drop the weight no matter what I tried. And then in April, so November, that was November, then in April, the end of April, I started GLP-1s, and they have been a lifesaver for me. Completely changed my life. I've lost the weight, my joints don't hurt anymore, inflammation is down, I feel good, so very grateful for this medication. But I know some of you have asked why I stopped doing weekly updates, and it just seemed to be a bit not tedious, but repetitive at that point. So I stopped doing the weekly updates, but I just wanted to update you now because it has been a while and it was my injection day. So I did that, which means my appetite probably won't be too strong today or in the next few days. Usually the first few days after injection, my appetite is pretty decreased. And then it gets a little bit more normal towards the end of the week when it's almost injection time again. So that's kind of how it works for me anyway. But I'm about to get the kids started on school here momentarily. We've got to do that, and then that's the only thing on our agenda for today. Dinner tonight, I'm making some oven-baked pork chops and green beans and baked beans. Alice is not going to eat it. She doesn't eat pork. She just doesn't like pork. She doesn't like bacon. She doesn't like pork chops. Any pig product she just doesn't like. She has no qualm about pigs. She eats other meat, but pork is not her favorite, so she'll have to have something else, unfortunately. But I bought a huge pack of thick cut boneless pork chops from Sam's Club the last time we went for like $10. There's 6 pork chops in it, so I figured I would cook those up for the boys and myself and see how much I eat of it. That just dawned on me. So we've got 6 pork chops and they're big. Will might have 2, Jackson might finish 1, and I might finish a half. So 3.5. That's going to leave us with leftovers that Will can have for lunch or dinner the next day. Anyway, just thinking through my thought process out loud with you here. But I just got my Celsius for the morning. There's a string attached to the bottom. I'm having a Fantasy Vibe, which is their sparkling mandarin marshmallow flavor. And going to get the day started, I suppose. My shirt says Tired Mom's Book Club, running on coffee, chaos, and chapters. I thought it was cute. And it's like a thin long sleeve, so it's not like overly warm as we're heading into like the cooler weather, but just perfect enough to keep the chill away. Alright, it is 5:17 and dinner just got out of the oven. Pork chops that I seared in a pan with seasoning and oil beforehand for about 2 minutes each side, and then I oven baked them. You can see they're very thick. They're about 1 inch thick each. So we've got pork chops, which Alice doesn't eat. I said that already. Green beans with butter and lemon pepper seasoning, and baked beans. So that's dinner tonight. So we are recently watching Stranger Things with the kids. Struggling there, Chica? And we got the Stranger Things Chips Ahoy. They're like a dark chocolate cookie with strawberry filling. So we're gonna try them. Go ahead. Goat head. Or is it just, oh, it actually does have like a pure strawberry filling. Yeah, oh, no, not gonna focus. Is it good?
Yeah.
Or do we not know? Alice doesn't like it.
No, I like it. It just does not taste like strawberry at all.
What's this guy think? This guy's still alive, by the way. He's here. Right?
I'm here when I'm not there.
There's work. How's it taste?
Like a dark chocolate cookie.
No strawberry?
Very little.
Bummer. So we figured we would try them because we're about to watch an episode of Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
Alice is
You
making a
okay?
funny face.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I just had to get a bit that actually had like a chunk of the strawberry stuff in there.
I could do without him. Could you do without him?
Yeah, but they're cool because of Stranger Things.
She said yeah, but they're cool because it's Stranger Things. But it does
That's
have
how
like a
marketing works.
filling. There it goes. Now you can see it. Anyway, that was fun. We're gonna watch an episode, and then Will's probably gonna get ready for bed because he has to work tomorrow. And then he's working at least a half day or a partial day on Saturday. Alice and I have an American Heritage Girls event on Saturday from 9 until 3, so we'll be gone most of the day anyway. They are earning the Women's Inventors Women Inventors badge on Saturday as a troop, so that'll be fun. I'm staying to volunteer to help out as needed, and Alice is going because she's going to earn the badge. But stealing my water? They constantly steal my water cup. Get your own water cup. Good morning, friends, and happy Friday. It's actually afternoon. It's 1:45. We are finished with school for the week. I ran out this morning and went to Kroger. I had to pick up 2 prescriptions, and then I picked up the weekly digital deals, which I try to do each week just because it's the like lost leaders for the week or whatever. They had Lunchables on sale for $1.29, shredded cheese on sale for $1.79 a pound, or a bag, not a pound. 18 count individual sized chips, like the mini bags of chips, 18 count boxes for $7.99. So I picked up 4 of those. I'll show you what I got in just a second. And then they had Tuscany candles on sale for $6.99, and those are normally $12.99. So I got 3 of those. Hopefully those will last us through until Christmas-ish. I like to burn candles pretty much daily, so they probably won't last us until Christmas. Hopefully they'll last us until Thanksgiving. I have a cold sore coming out. Noticed that this morning. I don't know why. I've not felt like I'm stressed. I used to get shingles multiple times a year. Like, I'm talking between 8 and 10 times a year. I would get shingles either on my cheek right here or on my nose. And I got the shingles vaccine last year. It's a 2-part series vaccine. And I haven't had shingles since. I think I had it once, like one small little breakout on my nose. But I've been getting more cold sores than I used to. So I took some antivirals when I noticed it was coming out, and hopefully that'll go away quickly. But Alice and I are about to run out to Dollar Tree and potentially Walmart to get some food to donate to the blessing boxes around our town. With the whole government shutdown thing and SNAP benefits not being loaded for many families, as far as I know, I don't know a ton of information about it, but I'm seeing people talking about it. We are going to make sure that the blessing boxes are, bless you, blessing boxes, blessing you. Make sure that the boxes have some food in it if we are able to help, which we are. So Alice wants to show you her newest drawing, it looks like. Want to show them? What you doing?
There's something I'm not supposed to.
So she did another drawing of 11 from Stranger Things. That one's really good.
Thank you.
I like your like shading and stuff.
Thank you.
Good job, Chica. She's wearing her Stranger Things t-shirt that we got at Walmart.
Nothing on the back.
No, that one has nothing. This was from the boys department for $6.98. And then she wore a pink one yesterday that was from the girls department for $6.98. And then she also has the adult one. You've seen it in this vlog, I think, at the beginning of this vlog. Was like $10.98. But we're gonna go get some food to donate. Huh? Gonna help me shop? Good deal. So these are the chips that I got from Kroger. We already opened one. Jackson and I each had a bag of baked Lay's this morning. I got the bold mix, which has Flamin' Hot Cheetos, salt and vinegar Lay's, spicy sweet chili Doritos, which Jackson really likes, Funyuns, and spicy nacho Doritos. So just 1 box of that. 2 boxes of their baked variety. Has baked Lay's, baked Cheetos, baked barbecue Lay's, Smart Food white cheddar, which Alice eats the heck out of, and baked cheddar and sour cream Ruffles. So 2 of those. And then their Doritos mix, which has nacho cheese, Cool Ranch, spicy sweet chili, spicy nacho, and what does that say? Sweet and tangy barbecue. So those will just go into, we have a large tote over here in what I refer to as our pantry area. We don't really have a pantry, but we have a tote that we just throw individual sized chips in. And it was getting low. It's mostly got seaweed snacks left in it, which Alice does eat, but she's not been eating them as much as she normally does. Last week they had Cheez-Its on sale at Kroger, so we picked up 5 boxes of those, and the kids are slowly making their way through those. But we're gonna go do our thing, huh? You're my shopping buddy. Boom. So this is one of the blessing boxes. We just added some
There's a bunch of macaroni.
pantry stable milk, and then we're gonna fill it up and show you in a second, I guess. Alright, so we've got some breakfast items. We got some fun stuff like Jell-O and cookies, applesauce, graham crackers, muffin mix, bread, corn, raviolis, peanut butter jelly, pudding, cereal, ramen back there, plus some pastas and potatoes and stuff. So hopefully that'll help someone. We just had a 7 Brew open near us, and so we've been enjoying their sweet and salty drink, which is salted caramel and white chocolate, I think. So we swung through the drive-thru, and Alice and I are sharing a coffee. And then while we were at Walmart, we also got some stuff for home. Alice picked out 2 of these, I don't even know how to pronounce them, but these coconut milk drinks, and it has like little
Jellies.
jelly things in it. I don't know. Ooh. She likes these. She also saw this while we were down the fruit aisle, fruit and veggie canned stuff. Peaches and cream parfaits, so those can go in the fridge. She wanted to try a creamy chicken ramen, but specifically for lunch today, she wants this angel hair pasta with herbs, so I'm gonna make that. We also needed a spray bottle, so that was $1. Some pink erasers, because she sketches a lot and erases a lot, and some 0.7mm lead for her mechanical pencils. And then also from Kroger, they had a goodie bag today that had free items in it. So they gave us this Vita Coco orange and cream coconut milk beverage, a sweet and spicy pepper pesto, and a Brianna's poppy seed dressing. So that's some free samples we got. Hey, you're gonna break that stool. She's just rocking on it. Or yourself. So you want pasta?
Noodle-roni.
Noodle-roni, she called it. Noodle-roni. She had fun shopping with me, I think. She was my shopping buddy. And I posted in the Blessing Box Facebook group that we had dropped off some stuff because it's not always full and people don't always know when to go to the box. So there is a Facebook group so that when people replenish stock in the local boxes, which there's like, I want to say between 10 and 15 boxes around our town. So I made sure to like put what location we restocked with a picture so people can see what's in there. I felt bad as we were pulling up to replenish the box. There was a family there looking in the box, and all there was a few boxes of macaroni and cheese in there at the time. By the time we circled around and came, because we have to drive past the box and then come back to get to it because it's in the opposite lane of the road. Girl, what are you doing? By the time we circled back, they were gone, unfortunately. But watch me whip, watch me nay nay.
I don't know how to do that.
What's that? What's that noise?
That was all wind. That was.
Oh, I thought it was birds in our back porch.
All of them just attacked the windows.
Leaves attacked the windows.
No, birds.
Whip and nay nay. Watch me whip. Watch me nay nay. Do it crazy like you usually do. You get like into it. Watch me whip. You don't want to? It's fine. Watch me whip. Watch me nay nay.
My hair. I'm mixing up my hair.
She's gonna shower here in a little bit so that her hair is freshly beautiful for tomorrow's AHG event. Okay, I am going to make these noodle-ronies for her. That's what I'm gonna call them now, from now on. Noodle-ronies. What are you looking at? Oh, can you go get the package off the front porch? Amazon dropped off while we were leaving earlier. It's birthday presents for Jackson. His birthday is November 17th, but I've already got all his shopping done. So he is hard to shop for, like super hard. He doesn't want anything other than, and his only real hobby is like playing video games. He does do disc golf, but he's got all of the stuff he needs for disc golf. Gosh, that cold sore is looking bad. Goodness gracious. Okay, there's your update for now. Why does cold sore medicine have to be so expensive? Like, I have a prescription, like I mentioned, I already took it, but it's into the nerves now and it's driving me batty, and there's two right next to each other. I know I keep going on and on about this, but I need someone to commiserate with me. But like Abreva, even the Great Value or Equate brand of Abreva is $15. And I'm like, I've never tried it, so I don't know how well it works and if it's what I need. So I don't want to spend money on something if it's not going to take away the tingling and the pain. It's driving me cray cray. What else was I gonna say? While Alice and I were out doing the shopping for the Blessing Box and dropping that off, Will had texted me that one of my rings came in at the jewelry store. Last week, I had sent out my wedding band to get resized because I dropped an entire size, ring size. Did I talk about this in this vlog? I don't remember. But I went down a full ring size, and so I wanted to get that resized so that it didn't fall off my finger and lose it. And then I have this black and white, I don't know if it wants to, it doesn't want to focus. It's so close to focusing. Anyway, it's a black and white diamond ring that I just sent out to get replated so that it looked shiny again. That's the one that came in today. My wedding band is still in the process of getting resized and everything. And I think one of the prongs was loose, so they're gonna fix that as well. So we did that and then came home. Will got home from work and was hungry, so he had dinner at like 3:30. It's currently 5. So while I was heating up leftovers from last night, the pork chops and green beans and baked beans, I asked Jackson if he was hungry, which he was, because he's a teen boy and he's always hungry. So he also had a pork chop and some beans. Alice had that pastaroni. She ate most of it. Well, I would say she ate about 3/4 of it. And then I had a little bit of what was left, and then maybe she ate like 2/3. Doesn't matter. She ate most of it, and then I had a few bites. I'm really nauseous today. I took my injection yesterday, my GLP-1, so I'm nauseous today. So I've been eating ginger chew candies for the most part and drinking water. But Jackson and Will ate and Alice ate. And now it's 5 o'clock. There's still one pork chop left and some green beans, so Will is probably going to be hungry again before the evening is over, so he will finish that off. And then that'll be all of our leftovers out of the fridge, so, which is the goal. When the table is covered from end to end, you know the artiste is at work. She is painting pumpkins. We went to a pumpkin wagon near us and got a bunch of pumpkins last week or the week before. So we got 4 of these small white ones, and she's painting the neighbors from the Beetlejuice cartoon onto them.
Can we show them?
Yeah, and I'll show you her I'll show them the other one. So she's doing Jacques on this one, which is the skeleton guy. And then over here, do we know what this is from? I see your shirt. Ah, Stranger Things. She did the ABC Christmas light wall. Yeah. So that's painted. She's waiting for the paint to dry, and then she's going to spray it.
The lights are glow in the dark.
Yeah, she's glow in the dark.
Smart
paint.
for doing that.
You are smart. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Stretching. So that's her plan. She's got a ton of pumpkin. Let's go show them. You want to go show them the other pumpkins and what your plan is? Pumpkins in my pocket, me. Going out to the front porch.
Hi,
Spider. Hello. It is chilling. So we have 9 pumpkins all together. The little white ones and the big jack-o'-lantern pumpkins we got from the pumpkin wagon. The mid-size orange ones we got.
Including my long one.
Yeah, including the one that she already painted with ABCs. We got 3 of those from the pumpkin patch field trip that we went on earlier this week. So on the big one, what are you carving into this big one?
Just one of the ideas.
Yeah.
So for one of them, we're doing cartoon Beetlejuice because I think that would be cool because I'm going as cartoon Lydia. So like,
She wants pictures of her holding it.
And then the other one is gonna be a more realistic 11
From Stranger Things,
from
Elle.
Stranger Things, hoping it looks good.
And Will's gonna help her with those. We're gonna carve pumpkins on Sunday night, so I'm still vlogging that night, so I should be able to show you guys how they turn out. And then all the little white ones are gonna be the neighbors from Beetlejuice the cartoon. And what are you doing on the other 2 mid-size orange ones?
I think like the Funko Pop 11 and Demogorgon,
Yeah.
Stranger Things.
So more of like a cartoony
Because
style.
I'm not that skilled with
And
realistic.
you're not carving those, you are
Yeah, painting.
painting those ones. Cool. Cool. So we'll have 9 pumpkins either carved or painted. You dancing? I don't think the birds have realized that we refilled the bird feeder.
Maybe they're hibernate. I don't think they hibernate, do they?
Our trees are changing colors finally.
Somewhat.
A little bit. Alright, we got a small Temu order in because Alice needed another set of curtains for her other window. She used to have blankets covering her window, and she decided to take those down and put up black lace curtains. I'll show you what they look like in her room, but these are her curtains, and I wanted to order the same ones so that they matched. So I had to place a Temu order. Also got her this hair clip. I bought her one in my last order, and I thought it was a 2-pack so that she could have one on either side of her head, but it was only a single one. So I got her another one of those. And then this cute headband. Ignore her hair. She needs to shower. I was showing them the headband. It's got little like moths with skeleton. Yeah. And then this bow for her hair. She likes hair accessories. She likes accessories in general. And then for Jackson, because Alice was getting goodies, he lives in flannel, hooded flannels. His wardrobe is essentially a pair of jeans, a white Hanes t-shirt, and a flannel of some sort over top, a hooded flannel, and he leaves it unbuttoned and just wears that. So that's his. Oh, that's cute. Kind of blends in with your hair, but
Probably it wouldn't as much when I shower.
well, your hair's dark. Oh yeah, her first neighbor pumpkin is done. Very cute. Okay, so these are her black lace curtains that she has on this window, obviously. They're just sheer black lace curtains, but I didn't want to like risk the chance of getting a set that didn't match for this window. So that's why I ordered them from Temu again, so that way they all matched. Clipping your bows up there. She has another bow, black hair bow that we got from Walmart in the Halloween stuff, but it's stiff and it lays funny. Not funny, it looks cute. It just, it's got wire in it and so it's stiff.
It does?
Doesn't it have wire?
No, it's just the material. It's cheap.
Oh.
So. Oh, Squishmallow. Wait.
Huh?
Squishmallow.
Oh, she has more stuff to show you. An 11 from Stranger Things, obviously. Squishmallow keychain on that bag. And then she has to clean her room today. A Demogorgon one. Amazon had the 2-pack, so she got both of those for $3.21. Total. So I was like, okay, yeah, we can do that. There's a collection of porcelain dolls down here.
Oh, baby, that one's so big.
She got this tall one. They're all from Goodwill, right? Every single one of them?
Yeah.
I think.
Besides one.
One of them was a gift.
Friend's grandma gave it to me.
Did she get it from Goodwill?
I think so.
So, they're all from Goodwill.
Some second, third hand. Right?
Yeah. Do you want to show them your new dog from Kay's Jewelers?
Sure.
So every year, I stopped recording. I accidentally hit the stop button. Every year, Kay's Jewelers has a program with St. Jude where they have stuffed dogs and teddy bears. And Alice has been collecting them for years. It started because when Will bought my engagement ring, he bought the puppy that was available that year and gave it to me. And we named him Roger, and he sat on my bed for years. And then we had kids, and Alice adopted him. And so Roger
This
has
isn't
seen
Roger.
better. That's not Roger. This is her new one.
It's a husky.
It's so cute. I think it's the first time I've ever seen a husky. Does it smell like?
Smells good.
Yeah. Show them Roger. This is Roger.
He used to look like this.
He needs-
Not exactly.
No.
You know what I mean.
But he used to have more stuffing. His stuffing has gone flat. We could probably tear some of the stitches, restuff him, and
He's
sew him back up.
perfect. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know. Him's our baby.
Uh-huh.
So that's been her stuffy since she was born, pretty much. But she's got a whole collection of them. Some of them we've actually found at Goodwill. But let me see. You can see the whole line of
I
them.
have 10.
You have
She's
10?
dirty.
She is dirty.
Including one bear.
Is that second one right there from Kay's?
Oh no, this is Build-A-Bear.
That's a Build-A-Bear. So you have 9.
Yeah, 9 Ks, but
That's so
10.
crazy.
9 dogs and a bear.
And a bear. We got the bear from
Goodwill.
Goodwill. And we were like, well, for 99 cents.
I think we got this one at Goodwill too.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's K's.
But the whole, yeah, I assume so too. It's got the whole, they always have like a winter
When did we
scarf
get
and
this
hat
one?
or,
Wait, I don't remember getting this one.
was that one from Goodwill?
I think so. It kind of looks like Roger.
A little
Like
bit.
face.
Yeah. Where's Cliff? Which one's Cliff?
This is Cliff.
Cliff. That was her second one. So she had Roger and Cliff, and they went everywhere with her until she was, gosh, how old?
Like 7, 8.
At least, yeah. And sometimes when we would travel to Michigan, she would have to, I wouldn't let her bring both, and she would get really sad because we'd have to leave one at home. And she didn't want to leave one.
It kept that way until
I'm hanging
a long
over her
time.
bunk bed.
Yeah.
You can see she has this black lace. It's technically a tablecloth, but she has it on her bed. I'm gonna go give Jackson his shirt.
Wait.
So anyway, oh, what else do you have?
11's bed.
Oh, she crafted
A bed for 11.
this keychain she got from Five Below. I think we showed you maybe already. And she made this little bed out of cardboard and old pajama pants. Still have Twix in there. Okay, anyway, all of her things. Alright, so Alice and I just got back from running an errand, and we stopped at Crumble because they have the Dubai chocolate brownie in stock right now. Alice is trying to show you what it looks like, but this one's closer.
Don't lick it, Jack.
Don't like it. So we bought one brownie. We're gonna split it, and I figured we would taste test like we did the Stranger Kings. Hold on, it won't focus on you.
Are we so ready, guys?
There. Now go ahead and try. Dun, 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 dun. Is it good? Alice has wide eyes and says yes. What do you think, Jack?
That's good.
Is it okay or is it like good?
That's good.
It's good. This guy is tired. Him's a sleepy boy. He's gonna be like, yep, it's a brownie. I can hear you crunching from here.
Yeah, it's gritty.
That's how they are. It's like the pistachio cream and then the toffee or something, like the little crunchy bits.
It's alright, I don't see what the big fuss is.
You didn't really care for the Dubai chocolate candy bars either.
Yeah, really.
You gotta finish that, she says.
I'm gonna use your water to wash this down.
Is it super overly sweet?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it says up.
The boys say yes, Alice says no.
You don't like sweets? Can I have yours?
And we are sitting down to watch the next episode of Stranger Things. I think we're on season 2, episode 3. Is that right?
Yeah.
Alice is super excited. Everyone is hungry after that episode of Stranger Things, apparently. Alice asked for a mustard, cheese, and salt and vinegar chip sandwich. She would have put turkey on it, but we don't have turkey. All we have is ham, and she doesn't like ham or any pig products, which I've mentioned in this video, ironically enough. The boys are having chicken sandwiches. I cooked them in the air fryer. It's the banquet chicken fillets, which you see in pretty much every grocery haul that I do. Jackson likes his with provolone and barbecue. Will likes his with provolone and mayo. So that'll be their food for tonight. Good morning, friends. Happy Saturday. It is 7:30. I'm just going to show you my outfit today because I thought it was cute. Just got on black leggings, my take a look, it's in a book shirt with a mustard yellow cardigan. So it matches together really nicely. I just got my hair in a braid like I normally do. So if you recall, I'm losing my voice. Alice and I are headed off to an American Heritage Girls event this morning. We will be there from 9 until 3, and she's going to earn the entirety of the Women Inventors badge. So that's pretty cool because at her level, she's now a pioneer, which is the 3rd level out of 4. It's basically the middle schoolers. It's harder to earn badges at that level. Like, it takes so much more work to earn a badge at that level. So it's nice that she gets to earn an entire badge in one afternoon. With some of her friends. So I just packed our lunch. She's bringing a nacho Lunchable. I'm bringing a ham and cheese Lunchable. Picked them up at Kroger when they were on sale the other day. And then I've got a Chobani Flip, the lime crumble, and she has the peaches and cream cup that we got at Walmart yesterday. And then we each have some chips. She's got some baked Cheetos and I have baked Ruffles, cheddar and sour cream. And then I have to refill my water bottle. Take that with us, and I just put some lip gloss, not lip gloss, but like hydrating lip serum stuff on. It's not even serum, it's like a cream, because I woke up this morning and that cold sore area was so dry and cracked that I was worried it was going to get worse if I didn't put something moisturizing on it. Yeah, I'm tired. Went to bed at like between 12:30 and 1, I think. Alice was still up painting. She finished her 11 pumpkin. I'll show you all of our pumpkins later once they're all done. That way I'm not like showing you each individual one by one. But I'm gonna go ahead. I've got my watch on the charger so it charges a little bit before we leave. I'm gonna go take my morning medications, refill my water bottle, and make sure that Alice is getting ready because she's very tired as well. Jackson wanted me to wake him up before we left so that he could be awake and not sleep all day, so that's good too. So he's slowly coming to in his room. And Will's working, so he got called in today for, well, not called in, he knew he was coming in as of yesterday. When he left work, he knew he was working today, but it's an extra day for him, so it's all overtime today, which is a beautiful thing on the paycheck at least. It's gonna show up kind of funny on screen, but this is the lip mask that I used. It's from Walmart. It's called Vita Masks, Nourishing and Repairing Lip Mask, coconut flavor. It's just like a little tube, like little tube. And it's very, as it says, nourishing and repairing. Alice loves it. So I borrowed it from her. I just put some on my finger and then applied it to my lips. That way I wasn't contaminating her tube of lip mask. Hello friends. It is currently like 6 o'clock-ish. 5:55. It was pretty darn close. Alice and I had our event today that we went to, of course, and we had a really good day. It was very tiring though. Waking up at 7:30 is not our norm, and we were both up late. So I was tired by the end of the event, and my nausea had kicked in from my injection day the other day. So I knew, I'm not always nauseous on the day or two after injection day, but sometimes I am, and this week I was. So I made it through the event okay, but I wasn't able to eat much of like my lunch or anything, because I didn't want to exacerbate things. And sometimes eating can help, and sometimes it feels like it's going to do the opposite of help. Anyway, the event was great. We left just after 3 o'clock and got home around 3:35, 3:40, and I sat on the couch and Will was like, "You do have anti-nausea pills, remember?" And I always forget that I have Phenergan on hand for nausea. And I was like, "Oh, that's right. You are a godsend. I'll keep you." So I took a Phenergan, and I was already tired, but that also makes me even more tired, and crashed on the couch super hard for like an hour and a half and woke up feeling much improved. So tonight's dinner plan was just ramen. Simple, easy. We had it on hand. Alice loves ramen and eats it anyway. But we also had 1 pork chop and a serving of green beans left, so Will is eating that because he's a trooper.
Duper.
Trooper.
Duper duper.
Oh my gosh. So he's having that, and then he'll have ramen later probably, because he did work like a 10-hour shift today and hasn't eaten yet. And then Alice made creamy chicken ramen. Jackson has beef ramen. And I'm making one of those ramen like cups, like the cup of noodles, chicken flavored. Because we've had those for like in the pantry for like a year, and no one gravitates towards them, so I was like, I'll just have one of those and call it a day. Super high sodium and carbs, yay. But it does sound good, so I'm gonna eat that. And refill my water because that helps with nausea too. I'm actually feeling pretty decent right now. My stomach is not upset, which is the only reason I'm realizing that I'm hungry finally for the day. My cold sores are drying up finally. So I took a double dose of antivirals yesterday as soon as I realized that a cold sore was coming in and it wasn't like just a pimple, and it always comes in the same exact spot, so I should have known right off the bat. But I took 2 Valtrex at the first sign of the cold sore, and then 12 hours later I took 2 more, and that's the treatment plan for cold sores with that medication. So by the time I woke up this morning, like I said this morning, it was a little bit irritated and itchy this morning, so I used that lip product on it just to soften things. And then throughout the day it has pretty much dried out, and it's not as irritating and burning feeling right now, so that's good as well. I think we are going to watch a movie tonight, or, well, we're definitely going to watch at least 1 episode of Stranger Things, if not 2. But we might watch 1 episode of Stranger Things and a scary movie. It just depends on what everyone's feeling.
Might not be a scary movie.
Might not be a scary movie, he said. But Will wants to watch a movie and an episode, so that's probably what we'll end up doing. And now you're all caught up. Yay. Good morning, afternoon, friends. It is Sunday. This will be the last day of this vlog, but we've got a lot going on today. Not a lot, but a few things that we want to show you. Alice is going to finish up painting her pumpkins. She has 1 more to paint, and then I'll show them all to you at the end. Right now, we just went to pick up her best friend, Ellie, and stopped and got a pumpkin for Ellie so that the girls can carve pumpkins here at the house. Alice already had 2 that she's carving, so Ellie needed 1. So we stopped at the pumpkin wagon and picked that up. They are now in the driveway starting the clean out process of their pumpkins. Will and Jack are going to cut the grass, and then the girls are just going to work on pumpkins for right now. Dinner tonight.
For the last time this year.
Huh?
Hopefully for the last time this year.
He's hopefully cutting the grass for the last time, he said. Because we thought the last time was last time, and it rained.
Like the last 2 or 3 times, because we went through
what felt like a drought, where there was like no rain, like the grass was all dead, and most people would be upset about that. I was pretty stoked. Just ready to be done mowing the lawn this year.
So we have a push mower, so
and then we
it's real
got
fun.
pretty substantial rain, and everything just sprung back and popped up, and
Yeah.
we've had a couple of rains since then, so I think I've done it like 3 times since I started initially hoping that that was going to be it. So, but we've been getting frost and cold, and I think it was like below freezing yesterday when I got up. So hopefully this will be it for the year, and put the mower away and call it a year. Yeah, well, I'm also wearing my boots too.
Yes.
That'll do it.
So he's gonna head out and start that. He does the front yard, Jackson does the backyard and the side yard, and does the weed whacking.
Makes me sound lazy. I do the front yard, that side yard, all the obstacles in the back. Jack handles the bulk of the backyard and a little strip down the side.
Okay. I didn't mean to make you sound lazy.
Quit
Give
making me
credit
sound
where
lazy.
credit is due. I spent my arms going numb. So that's that's the plan right now. Yes, get it. My shirt today says, "Maybe books are addicted to me."
How many books have you had come back to you?
All of them. I am actually listening to a book called The House Sapphire. It hasn't come out yet. It's an art.
House what?
Sapphire. Saphir.
Is that a name? Like a proper name?
It's the name of the
People
rich
who live
man who
there?
lived there.
Okay.
Yeah. So I started that yesterday. I have not gotten very far, like 2 chapters. So I'm gonna listen to that. I'm gonna bake some banana bread at some point today, and just monitor the pumpkin carving. I don't like carving pumpkins whatsoever. That feels really good. Scratching my back. I don't like carving pumpkins, so I told Alice she's kind of on her own. Will might help carve one later. She's carving 11 from Stranger Things and Beetlejuice into the 2 that we have. I think Ellie is doing some sort, she might be doing a Fortnite character. I don't know what she settled on, so I have to go figure out what they're doing. But right now they're just doing the cleaning process, which takes a while. So anyway, happy.
Should be quick.
Well, then you have to scrape all the insides. And,
Yeah, I mean, I just showed Alice how to do the scraping, and it shouldn't take long.
okay,
As
well,
long as you're doing it right.
I'm gonna check on them and bring you along for the carving and the baking and the everything else thing. It's windy out, but they're doing some cleaning. I don't think we're gonna save pumpkin seeds. I know you wanted to bake some, right?
That was Jack.
Oh, dang it. I'm gonna tell him no also. So Alice is gonna clean out 2 of them because those are the 2 that we got from the pumpkin wagon a week or so ago. And then Ellie's got hers going. Hers doesn't sit flat, which bums me out. We didn't notice it until we got home. Like it rolls because it's uneven on the bottom. But that's okay, we'll prop it up against something. Or you can prop it up against your door at home. Yes. The boy creature has left his habitat in search of food. What'd you say about those? Yes, those are the waffles. Those are Eggos. Nope. Came straight out of an Eggo box. So he's gonna have some waffles. I am getting out the ingredients for banana bread. Look, I have a bread pan. We're making progress. All right, I am at work. I've got all the ingredients out for banana bread. The recipe I use is called My Favorite Banana Bread from sallysbakingaddiction.com. It calls for 2 cups of flour, teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, which I leave out the salt and use salted butter instead of unsalted butter, a 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1 stick of butter, 3/4 cup brown sugar, 2 eggs, a 1/3 cup of plain yogurt or sour cream. I have sour cream on hand this time. About 4 large ripe bananas, teaspoon of vanilla, and you can add pecans or walnuts or chocolate chips or whatever if you want to. So I'm just going to get the dry ingredients mixed up in this bowl and then continue from there. If you want to check out the recipe, you can find it online. We are getting somewhere, maybe. Progress is slow. How's it going, sis?
Good.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Ellie's pumpkin is sticking its tongue out at us. Are you cold? Do you want like a hoodie, your black one? Your bat wing one?
Sure.
Banana bread is done. It came out and immediately Ellie and Alice and I all had a small piece. So it's delicious. Jackson's gonna have some when he comes in from finishing the lawn. Will is currently working on a stencil for our second pumpkin. He's sketching cartoon Lydia from Beetlejuice, and hopefully going to, you're doing a good job.
Yeah, I started a little too high.
Mm.
So she's gonna miss the top part of her head, but, well, not her head, but her hair.
Yeah. I don't think that's of concern, really.
But
Yeah. Nicely done.
so you wanna get Alice and get her to get...
Approval from
Yeah.
the boss. So here's Alice's 11 pumpkin. Do you want to put the light in? Show them what it looks like with the light. So good. I love it.
I love it.
Was it hard?
Kinda.
But you did it.
Show.
I showed hers. Sticking its tongue out.
Put it on the counter. I want to see what
Put it on the
like.
counter. She wants to put a light down its throat. It might not sit. Oh, it does sit. Sound like a lamb. What did I just do? Got some pasta boiling, obviously. It's 1 box of the Barilla protein spaghetti noodles and 1 box of Great Value spaghetti noodles, because that's what I had on hand. And I always do 2 pounds because we'll eat it tonight. Tomorrow the leftovers will go into this baking casserole dish, and I'll make baked spaghetti. I've got just over 1 pound of ground turkey that I seasoned and cooked. And then I'm going to do 2 jars of sauce so it's not dry because it's so much noodles. I've got a Prego Italian sausage and garlic and Bertolli's tomato and basil. Here is the 11 one. Such a good job. Here's the cartoon Lydia. Oh, flashlight, sorry. And with that, we're going to close out this weekly vlog. So you got to see the pumpkins. She does have, oh, I was going to show you the painted pumpkins. I wonder if she's going to do that tonight. Maybe I'm not closing it out. Stand by. Alrighty, all of the pumpkins are done. You're casting a shadow, baby. We've got the monster next door.
Across the street.
Nope, the monster across the street. The ABC Stranger Things wall. Jacques. 11. That's probably one of my favorites. Ginger the tap dancing spider. Is that what her name is?
Yes.
Like the tap dancing pizza guy? The Demogorgon. I'm casting a shadow. There. Meh. And then Poopsie. Oopsie poopsie. What? Oh, he looked concerned.
No, I think I start off with light and the pumpkin out there.
You have a light in the pumpkin? Like the headband? We'll go get it. That has to be brought in. That can't stay out there. Alright. And now we are going to close out the vlog. We were waiting for her to finish the monster across the street or next door or whatever it's called. Those are all of the pumpkins for this season. Painted, carved, we did them all. She did them all. Will did one. Almost one. He didn't finish his. She finished his. But thanks for coming along on this week in our lives. I'm going to go ahead and get this edited and uploaded, and tomorrow morning start the next week in our life. So hopefully you will see at least 1 weekly vlog video and 1 grocery haul each week, and see how that goes through these busy holiday months, and see how I like it and how you like it. Drop a comment, share some love, and until next time, I will see you later. Bye.